Have you ever wondered if your morning cup of green tea might not be doing what you think it is? I've spent years exploring high-impact health habits, those small, clever changes that bring surprisingly big results. And today, I want to share a truth that might shock many of you. Green tea, the drink we've all been told is packed with antioxidants and metabolism-boosting power, could actually be giving you little to no benefit, especially if you're a man over 50. The problem isn't the tea itself, but how your body absorbs it. In this video, I'll reveal a simple, inexpensive ingredient hiding in your kitchen that can completely transform your daily cup, turning it from a weak ritual into a powerful tool for energy, focus, and vitality. Stay with me until the end, because this one small change can make a massive difference in how you feel every single day. Most people think that simply drinking green tea is enough to unlock its health power. But the truth is, your body may not be absorbing what really matters. The secret lies in a remarkable compound called EGCG, epigallocatechin gallate, the main antioxidant in green tea. It's the real hero behind green tea's reputation, known to spark metabolism like a fire starter, calm inflammation, and protect your cells from damage. Sounds perfect, right? But here's the catch. EGCG is incredibly fragile. From the moment you pour hot water over the leaves, these compounds begin to break down. By the time they travel through your stomach, an acidic, enzyme-filled environment, most of their potency is already lost. When they finally reach your small intestine, where absorption should happen, only a tiny fraction remains active. And as we age, this problem gets even worse. Once men pass 50, digestion naturally slows down. Stomach acid becomes less efficient, and the gut lining, responsible for pulling nutrients into the bloodstream, starts to thin. That means even the best organic green tea can end up being little more than flavored water. I once worked with a man in his early 60s, a retired engineer who proudly drank premium matcha twice a day. He couldn't understand why he still felt sluggish, foggy, and drained. When we looked deeper, it turned out his body simply wasn't absorbing the antioxidants. His healthy habit had become a daily illusion of wellness. All ritual, no reward. So, how do you fix this? How can you make sure your body actually absorbs those powerful compounds and puts them to work? The answer is surprisingly simple. And it starts with a common kitchen ingredient that can transform your tea into a true vitality elixir. Let's talk about that next. Here's where things get interesting and a little unexpected. The secret ingredient that can completely change how your body absorbs green tea isn't some rare supplement or expensive powder. It's black pepper. Yes, the same spice sitting on your kitchen counter right now. Inside that humble peppercorn is a natural compound called piperine, and it's an absolute game changer. Piperine works like a biological delivery truck. Normally, your liver and gut produce enzymes that break down nutrients before your body can absorb them. Piperine temporarily slows down those enzymes, allowing key compounds, like EGCG in green tea, to survive long enough to actually be absorbed. Some studies show it can increase the bioavailability of certain nutrients by up to 2,000%. Imagine that. Your same cup of green tea suddenly becomes 20 times more powerful, simply because of a pinch of pepper. Let me give you a real-world example. A client of mine, Mark, 58, had been drinking green tea every morning for years. He said it helped him feel a little cleaner. But the truth was, he noticed no real difference in his energy or focus. I suggested he add just a small pinch of freshly ground black pepper. Not the pre-ground stuff in the metal shaker, but pepper he ground himself each morning. Within a week, Mark told me his energy felt steady and alive throughout the day. After 2 weeks, his morning fog was gone, and his motivation, even his confidence, had noticeably improved. That's the power of piperine. It enhances absorption, reduces inflammation in the blood vessels, and supports better circulation, all crucial for maintaining strength and vitality as you age. Just make sure to use fresh ground pepper, because once pepper is ground, piperine starts to degrade rapidly when exposed to air and light. Try it tomorrow. One simple twist of the grinder into your hot green tea. You might be amazed at how such a tiny change can awaken your entire system. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and stay tuned. The next ingredient I'll share is just as powerful, and it adds a refreshing twist to your morning ritual. If black pepper supercharges your green tea by boosting absorption, then fresh lemon or lime juice protects it, acting like a natural shield for those delicate antioxidants. The magic lies in vitamin C, or ascorbic acid, one of nature's simplest yet most powerful compounds. When you squeeze even half a lemon into your cup, you're not just adding flavor, you're giving your green tea armor. Here's why this matters. The valuable catechins in green tea, especially EGCG, are incredibly unstable. They begin to degrade the moment they touch hot water and continue breaking down as they move through your stomach's acidic environment. But when vitamin C is introduced, it binds to these fragile molecules, coating them in a protective layer that helps them survive digestion. This means far more of those potent antioxidants actually reach your bloodstream, where they can do their real work, reducing inflammation, protecting cells, and fueling your vitality. And the benefits don't stop there. Vitamin C is a powerhouse in its own right. It helps your body produce collagen, the protein that keeps your blood vessels flexible and strong. This is especially important for men over 50, since vascular health is directly tied to energy, circulation, and overall performance. Vitamin C also supports your immune system, helping you fend off illness and recover faster, something many of us underestimate as we get older. One of my favorite examples is Jim, a 62-year-old retired firefighter. He had been faithfully drinking green tea for years, but admitted it tasted flat and didn't seem to make a difference. After adding a simple squeeze of lemon to his daily cup, everything changed. Within weeks, he said he felt cleaner, lighter, and more energized. It wasn't magic. It was chemistry finally working in his favor. So tomorrow morning, before you take that first sip, grab a lemon or lime and give your green tea the boost it deserves. You'll protect its power, and your own. Tell me in the comments if you prefer the pepper or the citrus version. And keep watching, because the next ingredient might just light a real fire in your circulation. If your hands and feet often feel cold, or you wake up feeling sluggish, no matter how much sleep you get, this next green tea upgrade might be exactly what your body is asking for. The secret is ginger, a humble root that's been used for thousands of years in traditional medicine to ignite circulation, warm the body from within, and fight inflammation naturally. When you add ginger to your green tea, whether it's a thin slice of fresh root or about half a teaspoon of ground ginger, you're giving your body a gentle but powerful boost. Ginger works as a natural vasodilator, meaning it helps open up your blood vessels so that oxygen and nutrients can move more freely throughout your system. Better circulation means more energy, sharper focus, and a steady sense of warmth that starts at your core and radiates outward. On a deeper level, ginger is also a strong anti-inflammatory, helping calm the chronic, low-grade inflammation that can slow metabolism, tighten joints, and sap vitality. All things men tend to notice more after 50. By reducing that inflammation, your heart, brain, and muscles can perform more efficiently, allowing you to feel younger and more alive. I once met David, a 55-year-old former carpenter, who told me he couldn't shake a constant feeling of cold, even in mild weather. He tried heavier clothes, more exercise, even supplements, but nothing worked. I suggested he start adding a thin slice of fresh ginger to his green tea each morning. Within a week, he said it felt like someone had turned the heat back on inside his body. His hands stopped feeling icy. His energy rose, and he described an overall glow that he hadn't felt in years. That's the beauty of this simple habit. It's not a stimulant or a quick fix. It's a gentle, natural way to wake up your circulation and restore balance. So, if your body feels slow or cold, start tomorrow with that small slice of ginger in your tea. It's warmth, energy, and focus, all in one cup. If your biggest challenge isn't low energy or poor circulation, but those stubborn energy crashes and creeping belly fat that seem to appear out of nowhere after 50, Then this next green tea enhancer is for you. Cinnamon. Not just any cinnamon, though. You'll want to use Ceylon cinnamon, often called true cinnamon, known for its purity and gentle sweetness. Cinnamon is one of nature's most effective tools for improving insulin sensitivity, your body's ability to use blood sugar efficiently for energy. As we age, this function tends to decline, causing blood sugar spikes and dips that leave you tired, foggy, and craving quick fixes like carbs or caffeine. By adding just half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon to your green tea each morning, you're giving your metabolism a steady hand, helping your body convert food into energy instead of storing it as fat. The result? Stable energy, fewer cravings, and a natural reduction in abdominal fat, one of the most stubborn areas for men past midlife. Cinnamon also helps reduce inflammation in fat tissue and supports healthy blood flow, indirectly benefiting your hormonal balance, including testosterone. When your blood sugar is stable, your hormones stay balanced, and that translates to better mood, sharper focus, and more consistent vitality throughout the day. Let me share the story of Greg, a 60-year-old former sales manager who used to crash every afternoon around 3 p.m. He'd reach for another cup of coffee or a sugary snack just to stay awake. I suggested he try adding cinnamon to his morning green tea instead. Within 2 weeks, Greg noticed something remarkable. His energy stayed steady all day, and the mid-afternoon fog was gone. After a month, he said his pants fit a little looser and he felt calmly energized, rather than wired and tired. That's the quiet strength of cinnamon. It doesn't force change, it restores balance. So tomorrow, as you prepare your green tea, sprinkle in that half teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. It's an easy, delicious way to take control of your energy, your waistline, and your vitality. One warm, comforting sip at a time. Now that you've discovered the 4 simple yet powerful ways to supercharge your green tea, it's time to bring it all together. You don't need to overhaul your diet or take a dozen supplements. Just pick one ingredient and stay consistent for 3 weeks. Think of it as a small experiment with potentially life-changing results. If your goal is to get more from what you already drink, start with black pepper. That tiny pinch of freshly ground pepper unlocks the nutrients in your tea, helping your body absorb the antioxidants that used to pass right through you. If you prefer a brighter, smoother flavor, try adding fresh lemon or lime juice. The vitamin C protects EGCG from breaking down in your stomach and gives your tea a refreshing twist that also strengthens your blood vessels and immune system. Feeling cold, tired, or sluggish? Ginger is your best friend. Just a small slice can boost your circulation, warm your body from the inside out, and help you feel more awake without relying on caffeine. And if you struggle with afternoon crashes or stubborn belly fat, choose Ceylon cinnamon. It helps balance blood sugar, keeps your energy steady, and supports hormone health, especially important for men over 50. Whatever you choose, the key is consistency, not intensity. Your body doesn't need drastic changes. It responds best to gentle, daily habits repeated over time. That's how real transformation happens. Brew your tea each morning with intention. Make it more than a drink. Make it a ritual that signals to your body, I'm taking care of myself today. Over time, that small act of care builds momentum. Your energy steadies, your mind clears, and your confidence begins to return in quiet but powerful ways. A few extra tips. Always use fresh ingredients. Fresh pepper, real lemon juice, and high-quality tea make all the difference. Avoid adding sugar or artificial sweeteners. They interfere with your metabolism and negate many of the benefits. Listen to your body. If one blend feels especially good, stick with it before rotating to another. Your morning cup can be so much more than a habit. It can be your first victory of the day. So tomorrow, when you stand by the kettle, remember this. You're not just brewing tea. You're fueling vitality, strength, and longevity. Don't just drink green tea. Transform it into a daily ritual that keeps you young, sharp, and full of life. If this journey inspired you, hit the like button, share it with a friend who could use an energy boost, and tell me in the comments which ingredient you're starting with. Here's to a stronger, brighter, more powerful you, 1 cup at a time.